today has a lot of unnecessary chemicals and antibiotics that are hidden throughout the farming process. Treating animals humanely is not popular in the industry, and animals' rights are not respected. Additionally, this type of farming is unhealthy for us. A way we can improve our health, our planet, and our animals is by creating and buying from local sustainable farms. While local sustainable may be more expensive than other food chains, its benefits greatly outweigh the cost. Local sustainable farming is the best farming process to feed America because it has a better environmental impact than other methods, farmers treat animals with care, and it improves the human health. Local sustainable has a positive effect on the environment in many ways. Next slide. One way is reducing the amount of fossil fuels used by not shipping products all around the country. For example, in a reliable site named Sustainable Table, it states organic food can travel thousands of miles before reaching your dinner plate, and certification does not take into consideration the use of fossil fuels used to truck foods. Sustainable, however, is distributed and sold as close to the farmer as possible. Organic food can travel. Local sustainable has a little negative effect on the earth because of the farmer's choice not to ship the products all around the country. Another example I found in the book The Omnivore's Dilemma by Michael Pollan, he states almost all the energy used to make the foods come from the sun. There is no pesticides, no artificial fertilizer, no pollution, and no extra waste. Everything is recycled. Next slide, please. Local sustainable products run naturally off of the sun. There's no additional chemicals or waste to pollute the earth more. My final reason comes from another study that states sustainable farming benefits the local community and economy by reducing the environmental impact on food productions. All in all, local sustainable farming helps the environment in a number of positive ways by using natural resources such as the sun and not adding any toxic chemicals or wasting fossil fuels by shipping the product all around the country. Another reason why the local sustainable food chain would feed America is because it treats animals with care and respect before slaughter. For instance, Michael Pollan states it was the 3rd week of June, and the field has already been occupied several times. It has been grazed twice by beef cattle. Next slide, please. This example shows how cows are fed their natural feed, grass, and moved every day to get that food. Cows are naturally herbivores and need grass, not corn. Corn is what the industrial organic industrial food chain uses to feed their cattle. In the local sustainable model, cows are allowed to roam free and be in a more natural environment. In addition to that, the chickens also get treated with the same care. Next slide, please. For example, in The Omnivore's Dilemma, the author states, every night the hens climb up a little ramp into the safety coop, and Joel latches the door behind them. In the morning, he moves them to a fresh new pasture. This is a representation of how animals are treated with care and respect. Joel, the local sustainable farmer, understands that chickens need to roam free and allows them the freedom to do so. Also, in the local sustainable food chain, animals are treated humanely because the farmer understands that each animal has an important job in the cycle. For example, as soon as the cows head out of the pasture in the spring, several dozen pigs come and hunt for the corn in the manure pile. As they dig, they turn the compost over and air it out. That kills harmful bacteria, and after a few weeks, the rich, cakey compost is ready to spread on the fields. This demonstrates that the animals all have an important job before they are slaughtered. They all play a part in the cycle. They are treated naturally. They do what they would normally do as animals to get the experience in more natural habitat. This is part of what makes their food more healthy. Some people might assume industrial organic is healthier than local sustainable because it's chemical free. But not only is local sustainable farming chemical free, but it also treats their animals with care. And in the end, a healthier product is produced. For free-range animals have experienced more freedoms, which impacts their muscles, aka the meat we eat. More oxygen to the muscles produce better meat. For example, according to Joel Salatin, a local sustainable farmer, quoted, "We never called ourselves organic. We called ourselves beyond organic. Local sustainable is much more healthier and natural. Local sustainable is more organic the industrial organic because industrial organic still stores their animals in capos, while local sustainable actually lets their chickens roam free and eat fresh grass and grubs. Another example of how local sustainable is healthier and more natural is shown when Michael Collins visited an industrial organic farm and compared it to Joel Salamon's local sustainable farm. He states, "The supermarket chicken is raised in a 10,000 bird shed that stinks to high heaven. His chickens do not eat organic grain, but they see a fresh new padlock of green grass every day." This statement sums up the idea that the health of the animals also contributes to the overall health of the product. While researching, I found a website by Leela, who is a part of the OCA. It states sustainable means, at least in some definition, that the nutrients removed by the soil by growing plants and replenished without artificial inputs. Local sustainable uses its own resources to fertilize the soil. Without using chemicals, this affects the human health in the long run by keeping their food from free of antibiotics and other chemicals. This is why local sustainable is much more healthy than industrial organic. Next time you buy food, really be mindful of where it came from. Be bold to ask yourself these tough questions. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Is this product affect the environment, our animals, or your body in a negative way? Is this product to support or harm these factors? Overall, the local sustainable process helps improve the world with its natural resources, conservation of fossil fuels, and respect for the animals. With these aspects combined, it builds a strong platform in stating local sustainable farming is the natural and healthier option to feed America. Next slide, please. Thank you.